Hello guys, this video will be about Filament, or not. It will be a demonstration of Filament official demo on GitHub and specifically seeding with progress bar and factories. So I work a lot with Filament recently and put out a content about that and expecting a version 3 soon, so there will be even more content probably from me on that. And I've recently installed the official demo and was pretty surprised presently by how the seeders work. Let me demonstrate. If you run migrate seed or migrate fresh seed, the migrations are okay, but then see progress bars everywhere. So creating shops, creating customers, and progress bar of shop products, this product, that products, running in line of 7 and 9 products until 50 products and so on. So how to implement that in Laravel? It's actually surprisingly simple. So this is the code of that database seeder file. It's one seeder for everything, not separately. And this seeder plays around with this command and this, because actually seeder is a command line terminal command, and it may use a lot of informational methods from this and this command. So for example, creating admin user is a warning message. And then the essence is here with progress bar of how many steps and then what to do in each step. So this progress bar is pretty pointless because it's only one user, but then things start getting interesting. So for 20 shop brands, we create a progress bar with 20 items, and each of those items is a callback function of creating a brand with address. So you can learn two things here with progress bar and also creating factory with relationship of address factory. That with progress bar is documented in the artisan command console documentation, and I will link that in the description below. So to introduce progress bars to actually any of your artisan commands, including seeders if you want to, you just define with progress bar. This should be a collection or a number of iterations, and then this should be a callback function performing one of those iterations. And then this is how it looks in the terminal. If we address the factory thing that has thing, this is a syntax from factories, also documented in Laravel, and I will link that as well in the description below. If you want to have has many relationships with the factory, this is the syntax. So if user has many posts, you can run both in one sentence. And then probably doesn't make sense to have separately user seeder and post seeder, and you may chain that for third level and fourth level. So post may have comments and stuff like that, and then it's all in one seeder, similarly to this Filament version. And it has even more interesting syntax about factories, like sequence, like has attached, like state. So if you are into seeding the database with some fake data with the relationships, I do recommend you to go through that file, run it yourself and understand what all that means, and also read the official documentation of factory relationships. Here if we scroll down, we have has attached, which is for pivot tables, for many-to-many relationships. Also you can find state here in the documentation, sequence and all of that. And as a final note, I do advise you to use factories from the very beginning of your project, because it helps a lot. Helps yourself and helps future developers to simulate the situations, write automated tests, which helps your project in general to be more maintainable in the long run. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.